Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to inspect and replace the Serpentine Belt on a Honda S2000. The Serpentine Belt, also known as the accessory belt, is responsible for driving the alternator, the water pump, and the AC compressor. According to the owner's manual, you should check the condition of the Serpentine Belt every 30,000 miles. When the time comes to check on your Serpentine Belt, you're going to want to look for a few things. The best thing to do is to inspect the physical condition of the belt. You should consider replacing the belt if you see any of the following things. Number 1, the ribs have chunks missing or have lots of cracks. 2, the outside of the belt is glazed, and this will make it have a tendency to slip. 3, the edge of the belt is fraying. And finally 4, the ribs of the belt are wearing unevenly. On my club racer with over 150,000 miles, you can see that the belt ribs have lots and lots of cracks and the edge of the belt is starting to fray. In addition to inspecting the belt itself, you can also take a look at the built-in wear indicator on the belt tensioner. On the belt tensioner, you'll notice that there is a notch on the belt tensioner housing and a rectangular block on the belt tensioner base. According to the shop manual, the Serpentine belt should be replaced if the notch sits to the right of the recessed part of the rectangular block. In practice, the wear indicator is not a really accurate way of judging whether a Serpentine belt should be replaced though. More on that later. Having said all that, it's safe to say that the Serpentine belt on my club racer needs to be replaced. I personally went with an aftermarket belt made by Continental, but it should be noted that the OEM belt is far superior to any aftermarket belt. I'll have both linked down below in the description. To remove the Serpentine belt, use a 14mm shallow socket and a 3/8 inch ratchet to turn the bolt on the belt tensioner counterclockwise. This will relieve tension on the Serpentine belt and allow you to slip it off the belt tensioner. Once the belt is off the belt tensioner, you can remove the ratchet and completely remove the belt from the engine. Installation is the opposite of the removal. Install the belt starting with the bottom. Loop it onto the crankshaft pulley and the AC compressor pulley. Then continue to the water pump pulley, the idler pulley, and the alternator pulley. The last pulley the belt should go on is the belt tensioner pulley. Insert the 14mm socket inside the belt and use the socket and a ratchet to turn the bolt on the belt tensioner counterclockwise once again. While the tensioner is removed, slip the belt onto the belt tensioner pulley and lastly remove the ratchet to apply tension to the newly installed belt. After replacing my Serpentine belt, the wear indicator on my belt tensioner changed, but the wear indicator barely moved into the recessed part of the rectangular block. This is not unusual for aftermarket belts and apparently doesn't even last long for replacement OEM belts either, which is why inspecting the physical condition of the belt is the way to go. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below for any DIY you'd like to see in the future.